say for everybody good afternoon, and we are very glad to meet with you with this small, short uh, time to discuss some important issue regarding the personal finance. Everybody has his own decisions, his own point of view, his own ideas, his own vision, his own work, his own life. He has a family or without a family. He has children or not yet they are born. If he has a profession or he is still studying at the university, maybe he is very simple person. Anybody in the world would like to control his financial decisions. And these financial decisions are very important for everybody to understand how to take these important steps in their lives. Life consists of some steps. Each step need for everybody to take decisions. And these decisions in life, they are related to financial issues. And these financial decisions, they guide us, they take us to places which we can feel that we achieve part of our objectives or achieve simple idea of our vision in the future for ourselves. Somebody see himself as a teacher or a doctor or a businessman, or he has some business running. He would like to control his ideas, financial decisions. Simply, the financial decisions consist of four main stages. Everybody would like to control his personal finance, whether in the personal stage or at an organizational level. He would understand that controlling, understanding, the knowledge, the experience, the attitude related to these four stages, financial stages, it will lead him to have efficient decisions. So he will feel relaxed that he put his knowledge and ideas for something that really matters. The first stage we will talk about, which is the sources of finance. Anybody should understand that there are multiple choices, multiple alternatives, multiple ways, multiple doors. He can search for money, search for funds, search for the positive income for himself. So these financial decisions, we call them the sources of finance, from where we can get the money. How we can get the money. Is it simple to get the money from the bank, or we should go to issuing stocks? Should we have some partners with us? Should we borrow money from somebody? Should we think about creative ideas about finding the money? So this is the first stage. The second stage, we move to the investment decisions. I have an idea. Any entrepreneur would like to put efforts in their products and services, and they would like to reach their customers. They want to enter markets for their goods and ideas. Everybody has creative idea. He is an entrepreneur. He is thinking about investment decisions. I want to invest. I want to purchase assets. I want to think about expenditures in order to make this product, service, or good alive. It's available for anybody. So sources of finance are very linked with the ways of investing the money, which is investment decisions. Anybody has an idea would search for the source of finance. And anybody has money would like to search for an idea to put the money in. So we have two stages that are very linked together, and they would like to be all together all the way in life. So you can find people who are genius or entrepreneurs, the most closest friend for them, rich people. and vice versa. Rich people would like to find people who can trust them to put the money with them in order to make the best investment. In the Arab world, we have multiple successful ideas about entrepreneurs. They are very successful now because of the money of the rich people who trusted them. When we move to the third stage talking about how we can control, monitor, follow up the money. The money that we find it from the sources of finance decision, we invest it in the project or the idea or the good or the service should be controlled, should be monitored, should be followed up. The money is very important issue that everybody would like to make control of it. So we have some people internally working with us, the organization, to control the money. We call them internal auditors. And we have people from the outside the company. We call them external auditors. They would like to control the money, but they are from a objectively point of view, they are outside the company. They are not paid from the company. So they have something to tell about the stockholders about, or the partners, that we are not controlled by the company. We have our free ideas and free report. And this report, nobody has authority to tell us what to do. We know what to do. These are the external auditors, for example. So monitoring and controlling the money, it's a very important issue to make clear that the financial sources are okay, the investment decisions are trusted, and the money is okay, controlled inside the organization. Finally, the fourth stage, and I keep it at the end because today people do not pay that much of attention for this kind of decision, which is planning. I'm talking about the future point of view, whether in the short term, within a few months, or we talk about long term, that takes some years to be achieved in the future. Planning for the money controls all the other three decisions. It means I'm planning to find the source of money. This is number one. I'm planning to invest the money. This is stage number two. I'm planning to control the money. This is stage number three. But take care that planning for the money and monitoring the money, they are also very linked together. Why? Because when we are planning, we are putting the goals, the procedures, the techniques to tell the others how we can monitor the money and what are the stages, the baseline, to tell the others you should assess the reality, and we have the measures, give comparison, make some comparison between the reality and the measures. If they are the same, this is okay. But when we have some decision or some indicator higher than the other, we should know why. It means when we are giving, for example, $1,000 for an activity, it was achieved, but the money spent on this activity is about $2,000 or $1,500. We want to understand why we spent more money than we planned before. There is a $500 extra money spend it, or $1,000 extra money we spend it. Why we did this? So when we talk about the planning issue, it gives us the indicator how we can do the monitoring to make sure that the finance is okay, the investment is okay, the money controlled inside the organization, and we have a clear vision for what we are doing for ourselves. A simple example here we want to elaborate for everybody. When we are dealing with multiple entrepreneurs, they have their ideas in order to make their own projects. Any Arab country, or there is extensive work of entrepreneurship outside the world. Everybody, it's a trend today. Think about entrepreneurship, having your own business. Bring us new ideas, creative ideas, and it will be turned itself to money and a project and a company in the future. So when we meet with the entrepreneurs, We tell them that knowing these 4 stages for your project will turn your project to a successful organization or company. If you would like to have your project to be alive, you should think about what are the suitable sources of finance available for you in your area or in your country, and what is the suitable decisions for investment that you should make. Should I buy this machine or should I rent this machine? Should we go for that equipment or should we find somebody who can do the work and give us this product or this simple good ready-made? So this is an investment decision. We discussed the ideas of how you can control the money. If you didn't control the money, the business will lose. If you didn't know exactly what is coming in, cash in, and what is going out, the cash out, and you make the control between both, think about the shortage. If you have a shortage of cash, you can be out of business. So you should control multiple things through, we have procedures, and these procedures give us the ideas simply and clearly. You can control it, or you can find somebody who can do this work for you on behalf of you, with paying him some simple money in form of a salary or wage. And finally, you should understand how to plan for your project's future. So we give them business plan forms. Think about the balance sheet, the income statement, or the forecasted balance sheet, or the forecasted income statement, in order to make it clear for everybody how they can see the project in form of money. Finally, I would appreciate everybody for his being with us and clearly giving the opportunity for me to discuss these simple issues for everybody. And we wish you a good time, and hope, inshallah, we could meet you again in another simple talk like this one. See you again, inshallah, and goodbye.